Song of Solomon. Chapter 1. 1. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy lue is better than wine. 2. Because of the sour of thy good ointments thy name is as an ointment poured out, therefore the virgins love thee. 3. Draw me, we will run after thee, the king hath brought me into his chambers, we will rejoice and be glad in thee, we will remember thy lue more than wine, the righteous do love thee. For I am black, O daughters of Jerusalem, but comely, as the tents of Kedar, and as the curtains of Salomon. 5. Regard ye me not because I am black, for the sun hath looked upon me. The sons of my mother were angry against me, they made me the keeper of ye vines, but I kept not mine own vine. 6. Shemi, O thou, whom my soul lueth, where thou feedest, where thou least at noon, for why should I be as she that turneth aside to the flocks of thy companions? 7. If thou know not, O thou the fairest among women, get thee forth by the steps of the flock, and feed thy kiddas by the tents of the shepherds. 8. I ha compared thee, O my lue, to the troop of horses in the charrettes of Pharaoh. 9. Thy cheeks are comely with rows of stones, and thy neck with shens. 10. We will make thee borders of gold with studda of silver. 11. Whiles the king was at his repast, my spikenard gave the smell thereof. 12. My well-beloved is as a bundle of myrrh to me, he shall lie between my breasts. 13. My well-beloved is as a cluster of camphire to me in the vines of Engedi. 14. My lue, behold, thou art fair, behold, thou art fair, thine eyes are like the dewies. 15. My well-beloved, behold, thou art fair and pleasant, also our bed is green. 16. The beams of our house are cedars, our rafters are of fir. Chapter 2. 1. I am the rose of the fielda, and the lily of the valleys. 2. Like a lily among the thorns, so is my lue among the daughters. 3. Like the apple tree among the trees of the forest, so is my well-beloved among the sons of men, under his shadow had I delight, and sate down, and his fruit was sweet to my mouth. For he brought me into the wine cellar, and lue was his banner o you ear me. 5. Stay me with flagons, and comfort me with apples, for I am sick of lue. 6. His left hand is bender mine head, and his right hand doeth embrace me. 7. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the roes and by the hinds of the fielda, that ye stir not vp, nor waken my lue, till she please. 8. It is the voice of my well-beloved, behold, he cometh leaping by the mountains, and skipping by the hills. 9. My well-beloved is like a roe, or a young hart, lo, he standeth behind our wall, looking forth of the windows, shewing himself through the grates. 10. My well-beloved spake and said to me, Arise, my lue, my fair one, and come thy way. 11. For behold, winter is past, the rain is changed, and is gone away. 12. The flowers appear in the earth, the time of the singing of birds is come, and the voice of the turtle is heard in our land. 13. The fig tree hath brought forth her young figs, and the vines with their small grapes ha cast a sour. Arise my lue, my fair one, and come away. 14. My dewy, that art in the holes of ye rock, in the secret places of the stairs, shew me thy sight, let me hear thy voice, for thy voice is sweet, and thy sight comely. 15. Take versus the foxes, the little foxes, which destroy the vines, for our vines ha small grapes. 16. My well-beloved is mine, and I am his, he feedeth among the lilies. 17. Till the day break, and the shadows flee away, return, my well-beloved, and be like a roe, or a young hart upon the mountains of Badar. Chapter 3. 1. In my bed by night I sought him that my soul lued, I sought him, but I found him not. 2. I will rise therefore now, and go about in the city, by the streets and by the open places, and will seek him that my soul lueth, I sought him, but I found him not. 3. The watchmen that went about the city, found me, to whom I said, Ha you seen him, whom my soul lueth? For when I had passed a little from them, then I found him whom my soul lued, I took hold on him and left him not, till I had brought him to my mother's house and to the chamber of her that conceived me. 5. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the roes and by the hinds of the fielda, that ye stir not vp, nor waken my love till she please. 6. Who is she that cometh vp out of the wilderness like pillars of smoke perfumed with myrrh and incense, and with all the spices of the merchant? 7. Behold his bed, which is Solomon's, 80 strong men are round about it, of the valiant men of Israel. 8. They all handle the sword, and are expert in war, Uri one hath his sword upon his thigh for the fear by night. 9 King Solomon made himself a palace of the trees of Lebanon. 10 He made the pillars thereof of silver, and the pommet thereof of gold, the hangings thereof of purple, whose middes was powed with the lue of the daughters of Jerusalem. 11 Come forth, ye daughters of Zion, and behold the King Solomon with the crown, wherewith his mother crowned him in ye day of his marriage, and in the day of the gladness of his heart. Chapter 4. 1 Behold, thou art fair, my Lou, behold, thou art fair, thine eyes are like the dewies, among thy locks thine hair is like the flock of goats, which look down from the mountain of Gilead. 2 Thy teeth are like a flock of sheep in good order, which go vp from the washing, which every one bring out twins, and none is barren among them. 3 Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet, and thy taka is comely, thy temples are within thy locks as a piece of a pomegranate. For thy neck is as the tower of Daud built for defense, 1,000 shields hang therein, and all the targates of the strong men. 5 Thy 2 breasts are as 2 young roes that are twins, feeding among the lilies. 6 Till the day break, and the shadows fly away, I will go into the mountain of myrrh and to the mountain of incense. 7 Thou art all fair, my Lou, and there is no spot in thee. 8 Come with me from Lebanon, my spouse, Ewan with me from Lebanon, and Luke from the top of Amana, from the top of Shinir and Hermon, from the dens of the lions, and from the mountains of the leopards. 9 My sister, my spouse, thou hast wounded mine heart, thou hast wounded mine heart with one of thine eyes, and with a shen of thy neck. 10 My sister, my spouse, how fair is thy Lou? How much better is thy Lou than wine? And the sour of thine ointments than all spices? 11 Thy lips, my spouse, drop as honeycombs, honey and milk are vendor thy tongue, and the sore of thy garments is as the sore of Lebanon. 12 My sister my spouse is as a garden enclosed, as a spring shut vp, and a fountain sealed vp. 13 Thy plants are as an orchard of pomegranates with sweet fruits, as camphire, spikenard, 14 Ewan spikenard, and saffron, calamus, and cinnamon with all the trees of incense, myrrh and aloes, with all the chief spices. 15 O fountain of the gardens, O well of lewing waters, and the springs of Lebanon. 16 Arise, O north, and come O south, and blow on my garden that the spices thereof may flow out, let my well-beloved come to his garden, and eat his pleasant fruit. Chapter 5. 1 I am come into my garden, my sister, my spouse, I gathered my myrrh with my spice, I ate mine honeycomb with mine honey, I drank my wine with my milk, eat, O friends, drink, and make you merry, O well-beloved. 2 I sleep, but mine heart waketh, it is the voice of my well-beloved that knocketh, saying, Open to me, my sister, my Lou, my dewy, mine defiled, for mine head is full of dew, and my locks with the drops of the night. 3 I ha put off my coat, how shall I put it on? I ha washed my feet, how shall I defile them? For my well-beloved put in his hand by the hole of the door, and mine heart was affection toward him. 5 I rose vp to open to my well-beloved, and mine hands did drop down myrrh, and my fingers pure myrrh upon the handles of the bar. 6 I opened to my well-beloved, but my well-beloved was gone, and past, mine heart was gone when he did speak, I sought him, but I could not find him, I called him, but he answered me not. 7 The watchmen that went about the city, found me, they smote me and wounded me, the watchmen of the walls took away my veil from me. 8 I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, if you find my well-beloved, that you tell him that I am sick of Lou. 9 O the fairest among women, what is thy well-beloved more than other well-beloved? What is thy well-beloved more than another lower, that thou doest so charge versus? 10 My well-beloved is white and ruddy, the chiefest of 10,000. 11 His head is as fine gold, his locks curled, and black as a rawn. 12 His eyes are like dewies upon the rivers of waters, which are washed with milk, and remain by the full vessels. 13 His cheeks are as a bed of spices, and as sweet flowers, and his lips like lilies dropping down pure myrrh. 14 His hands as rings of gold set with the chrysolite, his belly like white uri coored with sapphires. 15 His legs are as pillars of marble, set upon sockets of fine gold, his countenance as Lebanon, excellent as the cedars. 16 His mouth is as sweet things, and he is wholly delectable, this is my well-beloved, and this is my lower, O daughters of Jerusalem. Song of Solomon, O the fairest among women, whither is thy well-beloved gone? Whither is thy well-beloved turned aside, that we may seek him with thee? Chapter 6. 1 My well-beloved is gone down into his garden to the beds of spices, to feed in the gardens, and to gather lilies. 2 I am my well-beloved's, and my well-beloved is mine, who feedeth among the lilies. 3 Thou art beautiful, my Lou, as Tirzah, comely as Yerusael, terrible as an army with banners. 4 Turn away thine eyes from me, for they work on me, thine hair is like a flock of goats, which look down from Gilead. 5 Thy teeth are like a flock of sheep, which go vp from the washing, which Uri one bring out twins, and none is barren among them. 6 Thy temples are within thy locks as a piece of a pomegranate. 7 There are 60 queens and 80 concubines and of the damsels without number. 8 But my Dewi is alone, and mine defiled, she is the only daughter of her mother, and she is dear to her that bare her, the daughters ha seen her and counted her blessed, you and the queens and the concubines, and they ha praised her. 9 Who is she that looketh forth as the morning, fair as the moon, pure as the sun, terrible as an army with banners? 10 I went down to the garden of nuts, to see the fruits of the valley, to see if the vine budded, and if the pomegranates flourished. 11 I knew nothing, my soul set me as the charades of my noble people. 12 Return, return, O Shulamite, return, return that we may behold thee. What shall you see in the Shulamite, but as the company of an army? Chapter 7. 1 How beautiful are thy goings with shoes, O prince's daughter! The ions of thy thighs are like ewels, the work of the hand of a cunning workman. 2 Thy knoll is as a round cup that wanteth not liquor, thy belly is as an heap of wheat compassed about with lilies. 3 Thy 2 breasts are as 2 young roes that are twins. For thy neck is like a tor of Uri, thine eyes are like the fish pools in Heshbon by the gate of Bath-rabbim, thy nose is as the tor of Lebanon, that looketh toward Damascus. 5 Thine head upon thee is as scarlet, and the bush of thine head like purple, the king is tied in the rafters. 6 How fair art thou, and how pleasant art thou, O my Lou, in pleasures! 7 This thy stature is like a palm tree, and thy breasts like clusters. 8 I said, I will go vp into the palm tree, I will take hold of her boughs, thy breasts shall now be like the clusters of the vine, and the sour of thy nose like apples. 9 And the roof of thy mouth like good wine, which goeth straight to my well-beloved, and causeth the lips of the ancient to speak. 10 I am my well-beloved's, and his desire is toward me. 11 Come, my well-beloved, let verses go forth into the fielda, let verses remain in the villages. 12 Let verses get vp early to the vines, let verses see if the vine flourish, whether it hath budded the small grape, or whether the pomegranates flourish, there will I thee my Lou. 13 The mandrakes ha juan a smell, and in our gates are all sweet things, new and old, my well-beloved, I ha kept them for thee. Chapter 8. 1 Oh that thou wouldest as my brother that sucked the breasts of my mother, I would find thee without, I would kiss thee, then they should not despise thee. 2 I will lead thee and bring thee into my mother's house, there thou shalt teach me, and I will cause thee to drink spiced wine, and new wine of the pomegranate. 3 His left hand shall be vendor mine head, and his right hand shall embrace me. For I charge you, O daughters of Yerusael, that you stir not vp, nor waken my Lou, till she please. 5 Who is this that cometh vp out of the wilderness, leaning upon her well-beloved? I raised thee vp vendor an apple tree, there thy mother conceived thee, there she conceived that bare thee. 6 Set me as a seal on thine heart, and as a signet upon thine arm, for Lou is strong as death, Yelousi is cruel as the graua, the coals thereof are fiery coals, and a vehement flame. 7 Much water cannot quench Lou, neither can the floods drown it. If a man should jew all the substance of his house for Lou, they would greatly contemn it. 8 We ha a little sister, and she hath no breasts, what shall we do for our sister when she shall be spoken for? 9 If she be a wall, we will build upon her a silure palace, and if she be a door, we will keep her in with boards of cedar. 10 I am a wall, and my breasts are as Torres, then was I in his eyes as one that findeth peace. 11 Solomon had a vine in Baal-Hamon, he gave the vineyard to keepers, Uri one bringeth for ye fruit thereof 1,000 pieces of silure. 12 But my vineyard which is mine, is before me, to thee, O Solomon appertaineth 1,000 pieces of silure, and 200 to them that keep the fruit thereof. 13 O thou that dwellest in the gardens, the companions hearken to thy voice, cause me to hear it. 14 O my well-beloved, flee away, and be like unto the roe, or to the young hart upon ye mountains of spices.